What is up everybody, Gifford here and welcome to another video. Today we're going to do a basic video for people who want to know how to simply sell your shares on the Sharesies platform from New Zealand. So here is my dividends portfolio that I share here on the channel. You can see other videos that are posted for my whole portfolio here, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change a few things up. I've decided that sort of this month going forward, I want to get rid of some of these lower paying dividends that I have and I want to consolidate my accounts. So today I'm going to show you how to do that on the Sharesies app, and you can see here there's 3 individual companies that I'm going to be getting rid of. And at the end of the video I'm just going to show you how you change plans, because it's quite important. There'll be stages in your investing path that you want to sort of put more money in or put less money in, and it can really save you fees over time. It's really easy to do this in the Sharesies platform, and we'll come back to the slide in a little bit. So here's my dividend investing portfolio, and a lot of it here that you see from this 89,000 is actually from my KiwiSaver. It's just sort of an extra feature that they have on here. But today all we're worried about is going in here and we're going to start selling some shares. Now be aware that the market is closed at the moment because it is the weekend in New Zealand, and also in America it's their weekend, so the market is closed. So while we put these orders in, they will only execute when the market opens there, which is sort of Monday night or Tuesday morning for us here in New Zealand. So just be aware of that. And scrolling down, we just click companies here, and there's a couple that we want to get rid of. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sell out completely of O. But before we do some selling, what we just want to make sure that we are on the correct plan and that we have enough money so we don't get charged extra fees. So to be able to do that, you just go to settings, and under here under pricing plans, we can see that I've already been charged 5 cents, but we can see here that I'm on the $7 plan right now, and the plan goes to renew for 26 days. So plenty of time, and we can see that we've got a buy and sell orders that is covered for the first $1,000, and that's New Zealand dollars, and then we can do auto invest orders that is covered for $3,000, and anything on top of that is 1.9. But yeah, that's plenty of money, and you can see here when the plan will renew, so that's pretty good. So let's go to realty income, and here we go. I'm going to sell this off. So you just go down here. Actually the button is right here, hopefully you can see that. You just press sell, and this brings up into a menu. Now what I want to do is, because I'm getting rid of my whole position, I'm probably going to have fractional shares, so I'm just going to sell it at market price. The only bad thing about this is you do not get the best price, but I'm not worried about this because I want to sell out of it completely, and that's just going to cost me a little bit more. But as you can see, the two difference between here is market sell and shares, so that can be all of them, or limit sell and whole shares. So if we go back to here, hang on, where is that? Market sell, continue. You can see that to be able to sell the whole lot, I'm going to have to sell some fractional shares. So that's my only option, and then I'm going to click allow orders to fill during extended time. So because they've got pre-market and aftermarket, that's fine. I just want to sell it whenever, right? So I hit sell all, puts it in there, remaining shares is 0, and click review. So it's just telling me, yep, the extended hours, all good, and then I've just put in my password. So after putting my password in, it's just going to tell you how many shares are going to sell and how much money you're going to get out of it, and also the transaction fees. So it's just estimating that this is the amount for the transactions, but obviously it's going to be covered by my $7 plan. So this is pretty good here by Sharesies, because it's going to tell me that I'm going to miss out on the dividend if I do sell these shares. So they're saying, hey, you may want to hold on to them, but I don't really care. I'm just going to get rid of them, right? So I just scroll down here, read all this fine print for yourself, and then hit sell. So once that's done, you'll see up here the investing activity. So if you click on that, it's just confirming what we did before, and you can see that it does say pending because it's waiting for when the market opens on Tuesday morning for us New Zealanders. So going back again, we'll go back to the other ones that we want to sell, and which is McDonald's. So I'll click here, and then again click sell. Go to market sell and shares, click next, and then I want to do all of them. So I've only got 0.7 anyway, review that. It's going to say the same thing, and then I'm going to go to sell that. So one of the reasons why I am selling this, particularly with McDonald's, I haven't been too happy with McDonald's, not the returns, but the company itself. We go to McDonald's to go there, and my kids buy the Happy Meals, and the Happy Meals haven't been that great. One of the biggest issues is that the toys have been really crappy for the kids, and we just don't go there overall, not just because of that, but also the food is not really that great for you, trying to get the kids to eat a bit more healthy. So I just really, it's a small position in McDonald's that I used to like, but now I don't really go there, so I don't really want to support the company anymore. I might eat it every now and then, but just from an investing standpoint, it's not something that I really want to invest into anymore, and it's a small amount of my portfolio, so I want to get rid of it. So we can see now in our investing, we've got 1 sell on McDonald's and 1 sell order on realty income. Now the next one will be Lowe's, which was actually a pretty good performer for me, but that's just another one I'm not interested in keeping anymore. So we're going to hit sell on these ones here as well. Sell all shares, and then go to review. You're going to get the same thing, and then press sell. So those are the individual companies. So just remember that $1,000 here that I'm using. So we just better add that up really quickly of McDonald's, Lowe's, and Realty Income, and make sure that we're not over that threshold, because I do want to sell some other stocks, but because I have a lot of money in those other stocks, it's going to probably push me into the threshold fairly earlier on, so I don't want to do that. So I'll just come back and quickly work what that works out to be. So I have gotten a bit ahead of myself here because I added that up quickly, just a rough estimate, and it's 727 US dollars, and that's going to equate to 1,200 New Zealand dollars. So if I go to my plan, it's going to be well over that, and I still have 26 days to invest. So what I might do actually is backtrack a little on one of the shares I have to sell. Maybe I'll sell it later, so let me have a look and I'll show you how to cancel that as well. So what one can I do? So we'll probably have a look at Lowe's, and then what I'll do is I'll cancel this order, cancel order, and then we'll only sell a little bit of Lowe's. So in this particular case, we'll just sell McDonald's and Realty Income for now. So one of the things to understand about the plan when you are selling is just to make sure that you account for your buys and sells. So the tricky thing with Sharesies is that it's actually pretty expensive when you go to sell. These are kind of like one of the hidden things in here. It looks pretty cheap for $3 a month, but when you go to sell large amounts, it's actually a decent amount of money compared to other, say like other platforms like Invest Now or something like that, or Hatch if you have only one position and you just sell all that position for only $3 US, where Sharesies in these plans, they kind of have a set amount. You can see here that in a $3 plan, it's 500 New Zealand dollars to buy and to sell shares, but they also give you $1,000 if you want to auto invest orders, and those are buys only, right? So basically the selling part is only that top part there, okay? Just like here, the $15 plan, which is a lot of money, so you can sell up to $5,000 of shares at a time, and then you can buy $10,000, but you can't go and sell $15,000 worth of shares for $15. So it's just something to watch out for. And if you want to do upgrade your plan, you can actually do that straight away. So you just click on it, and then the plan will change straight away, and then it'll give you within whatever your day period is. But then if you want to downgrade it, see here, so downgrading or cancelling your plan takes effect at the end of your current payment period. Upgrading your plan takes effect immediately. You'll just need to pay the difference in plan fees. So not a big deal, just to be aware of it. If you are a beginner, don't let these fees worry you, because you're only going to be starting out, with less than $10,000, $20,000. Only when you start getting to larger amounts, then I'd think about changing platforms, or just, changing it up for your type of investing strategy. The trading platform I use is Interactive Brokers, Hatch Invest, Stake, and Sharesies for individual companies, and I use Invest Now for index funds. If you want to start investing, you can use any of my referral codes down below to start your own investing journey if you are from New Zealand. So this is just a simple video how to sell your shares, and also how the plans work with these when selling. If you want to see my total stock market portfolio, feel free to click the video at the end here. If you have any questions, feel free to pop them down below. Also, if you want to follow me elsewhere and you want to hear from me, you can go over to Instagram. I've got it in the link there. I share my stock market portfolios, what's happening in the general market, and just anything else I am doing. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.